Aries, this is Mary with Sayre, Seer. Happy Valentine's Day. This is your love reading for February 2020. Thanks for the likes, shares, donations, subscriptions, and those who have booked readings also. And don't forget, I have really cool stuff over on my website. Excuse me, I have Valentine's stuff for daughters, sisters, yourself. I have some baby bracelets too. And so, anyway, thank you for being here again. So this is a you versus them reading. We're going to start with you here, Aries, and then, can you see okay? So you here and then them over here. So just going to give a couple more shuffles here. Weird card in there. Okay. Cut it. All right. So we have an 8 of Cups here, reverse. So 8 of Cups reverse is about, well, it's about going back to something you left in the past. Something that was no longer emotional fulfilling. You know, and that could be a lot of things. It could be a business, you versus them. It could be anything you love. It could be family members. It could be a love from before. You know, somebody you walked away from because you were unhappy. Yeah. I'm just going to leave it at there. Excuse me. So this is the other party, Aries. So sorry. This is the 9 of Cups. So, so sorry. This is acting up again. It's fine until I turn on the camera. Okay. Well, this is a mermaid. So, so sorry. Well, usually when I get that, it's kind of like somebody wants to say something to the other person, speak some truth or something. Which is interesting. That's the 8 of Cups. This is the 9 of Cups. Somebody's seeing the opposite party as a magical creature, a magical, desirable creature. Think about mermaids, how magical they are. Can't ever catch one, but they're so elusive and beautiful and alluring. Think of the sirens, you know, in folklore. So somebody is being drawn back to this, to the thing or person that they always wanted for emotional fulfillment. Interesting. Those both are the current energies right now. Right now, that's the same thing. Okay, so the next cards I'm going to pull for each party is going to be for the past. 6 of Water reverse. So Aries, this is 6 of Water reverse is about, it's about bad memories of the past, or, you know, it's like you left something back there, but it seemed dark. It seemed dark. But now you're going back. It's like you're going back for something you left behind. Wonder if it's someone you grew up with, because this is kind of like a soulmate, past, people you grew up with a card. And it kind of feels like you left somebody in the past because it was like you had to. It kind of felt like to get away, but I don't think you wanted to leave everything. Or it's a piece of you that you're going back to retrieve that you left behind. Okay? This is the other party, 9 of Earth. This is interesting because this is the past, is the abundance. The abundance, this is a single female that's abundant. 2 nines. That's a single energy. That's somebody single. Both energies. This is interesting because it's the male. It's kind of the male and female of both of these. The male's is more the Nine of Water. What he wants to be emotionally fulfilled with, what would make his dreams kind of come true. This is the female, the strong female that's in her power, that has created her own abundance. And I think looking in the past, maybe you're reflecting on somebody in the past that you walked away from, and you're seeing that this person had much more than you realized. But it's something about the pain during that time that you had to walk away from it. Interesting. Okay. So now we're going to look at the common energy between you both, okay? So this is your side. This is the 10 of fire. This is the 10 of wands reversed. So, okay, now let me show it to you like this. This is the good tarot. So when she's upright, she's looking at all of these burdens, and she's going, well, do I need this? Do I need this? Do I need this? Do I need this? And this is so she can delegate and release these. So she's kind of working through these. She's getting to the end of the cycle. But then reverse it. It feels like, because this is the past, that maybe some stuff was just walked away from instead of being dealt with, okay? So it kind of feels like it's still there. It's kind of came with you, or wherever this side of the story is about. Kind of came with you and still trying to release that. But the thing is that it's like somebody was left behind in all that. Okay. So now I'm going to get this other party's energy here. Page of Fire reversed. So Page of Fire is good news, good news. But this person in this energy reverse is no good news, or no news at all. So kind of feels like maybe they don't know you're coming. Yeah, they don't know you're coming, Aries. Because you haven't talked to them. Interesting. Maybe they wouldn't talk to you. Interesting. Fire and fire there. Okay, this is the common energy. Queen of Fire. If this is the common energy, then you guys are still connected. You still have the connection. And I'm sure you know that, Aries. Queen of Fire, this could be you. This could be that, how you see them, though, because they're this magical creature anyway, so that makes sense. But I think that they still see you this way. They still love you. Or they still desire you. They still are drawn magnetically, emotionally, spiritually, like the siren, like the siren draws in, she calls out. You guys are drawn to each other. This is like mind-boggling cool. Wow. What a really cool story. So this has got to be so scary. But you're maintaining really well. Let's get some cards from the angels and ancestors here. That is so cool. That's such a clear message. Woo! Okay. Angel and ancestors, please give us the best advice for each party, right? Okay. And I love this because she's so aloof, like, maybe I might be interested, but I dressed up for you, like that. And she's like, I'm going to act like I'm not that alluring, but I know I am, you see. It's just beautiful. And then over here, you're like, Aries is like, I love something. Did I leave something behind? Oh, maybe. Yes. It's so, it's really an innocent, beautiful energy. And I think that what you left behind was the innocence, right? And you're going back for it because it was an innocent relationship. Oh my gosh, I got chills all over. So beautiful. Okay, we're going to call this common, okay? The High Priest. Okay, intend and create. There you go. Mind melt that crap together, right? That sounded bad. Do that more than I'd like to admit. Okay, so Hunter, track down your fears and desires. But bam, there you go, Aries. You got your horns and everything. You're all ready to go. I love that. It is so beautiful. Uh, that is so cool. Look at he's got two sets of horns on for protection. You know, he's saying, I know I'm a badass. You know, he says. He's got all of his gear. He's got his blue paint, and he's gorgeous. Wow. Okay, so let's look at their angels and ancestors. The card for them. Mountain, stand your ground. So, so the hunter meets the mountain, right? But the mountain standing her. I'm going to call it her. Okay, it could be either flipped either way. This person here that you're gonna hunt down because you've overcome your fears and you know what you want now. This person is gonna give you. They're gonna like. You know, it's like the acrylic glass that you can't get behind the bank. You can't get behind, or you know, it's like when somebody makes a speech and they're really important, so nothing happens to them. They stand in front of like this plexiglass, like this thick. That's what it reminds me of. They're the mountain, and you're the hunter. And you get to figure out how you're going to get there. Because without the communication, you're going to need this high priest. But you've got this. You totally got this, Aries. Totally got this. Intend and create. Because you're already connected. You know you're already connected. You know. Oh my gosh. They've been getting ready for you to come back. They can feel it. That's why they built this. They didn't want to have to be with anybody else for that. They built this. So they would be strong. So, well, make sure it's what you want. That's all I'm saying. I think I don't know if that's them saying that. Make sure your fears are taken care of and that you've really left the other things behind that you need to. I'm saying that. So, that was really a fast reading. Other ones are like, let's do a couple more cards for you. It was really clear. Let's do it. We'll do an Amente card for each of you. Bad shuffle. Yeah, I don't even. Yeah. I'm not going to say anything because you already know what you're dealing with. You know this person, even though it's been a long time. You know them. You know them. So you know what to do, and but you know that's why you're coming in as a hunter, and they're coming in as a mountain. Okay. You're gonna be that force that you should have been then, and they're gonna be the wall they should have been then too, and not. So yeah, both of you guys are like in your power, and that is a really attractive thing. It's just this, yeah, you have to earn each other back. It is. That's what it is. Earn each other like you didn't in the past, maybe. That's what that feels like. But I know that there was more going on there, and so do they. They know that. I affirm that all life is sacred. I don't know what that means, but I'm just going to leave it because it's something really personal. I do know that. And I'm sorry for your loss. That's for you, Aries. She has a dragonfly above her, though, and that there are new cycles in life. And dragonflies to me is like a lucky thing, too. A luck. It's in its guidance, okay? Especially because it's right. It's her crown chakra, okay? And it's purple. That's spirituality. Okay, this is her side, or the opposite person's. I benefit with gratitude. This person has gratitude for who they are and where they are in their life. Truly graceful. Graceful and kind and sensitive energy. There's really beautiful. Beautiful inside and out, this person is. Okay. So, and this, look at all the leaves and stuff. Yeah, this person is very, I don't know if this person is an earth sign, maybe. Okay, and then we'll do one more card here. Can't decide what to do with that cord. Okay, so this is the Art Through the Eye of the Soul Oracle. I'm just going to pull one for the final card for between both of you, okay? It's really beautiful to see these relationships coming together. Ooh, not right in time for Valentine's Day. I love it. I love it. I'm a Gemini, so I'm the lover card. Oh, choices in love. Oh, but to make the good choices in love, that's the place to be, right? Seek a wise elder. So the wise elder, Aries, is very well could be you or your higher self. Be careful who you go to, and you can also ask your spirit guides, and you can just ask God. I mean, it depends on what you call your higher power. But this dragonfly here, because of the chaos in the past, if you're going back to family and they were the source of the chaos, just, you know this spiel. You're Aries. Don't allow fear. I mean, you can do anything you want, but part of this is tracking down your fears and know who you are and what you want and face them head on. So if it's fear of love, then face it, of course. If it's fear of confronting family members, and you don't have to let them bait you. It's a choice, reaction, You know that, I'm sure. Love you, Aries. I'm so happy for you. Have a great month, and I'll talk to you in about a week or so. Bye-bye.